everyone. I just wanted to hop in here before this video. I'm out in the studio. Still got some work to do out here, but I've got my stuff out here. I'm getting things ready for the holidays coming up because they're fast approaching. And so I thought I'd show you a little bit about what I've got going on our website over at Hanbleceya.com. So we've got some scrubbies that we have for the kitchen. They come in a 3-pack. I also made a set with a dishcloth and a scrubby. We've got our pumpkins. They were huge sellers last year. Different colors, different sizes. I've got a bigger one than that. I've got all different kinds of colors. We've also got our tumblers out there. I've got pet beds. Again, everything that I pretty much make can be customized. So if there's certain colors or anything or sizes you're needing, just reach out to me at our Gmail address. I've also got, of course, baby blankets. I've got the throw blankets. We've got our snowmen here. We had those last year. We also had these towards the end of the season, our little Christmas trees. This one, again, custom colors. Got the red and the green on the snowmen. So I've gotten a couple of new things out. So one thing, I did some Christmas holiday scrubbies. These are a little bit different than these. These are 100% cotton. These are 50% cotton, 50% polyester, so they've got the little sparklies. Again, they come in a 3-pack. Those will be coming out on the website soon. I had someone reach out. They're wanting me to make a baby blanket and a little stuffy for a baby friend of theirs that is going to be born in October. So I'm in the process of doing a Halloween themed blanket colors, but I did get the stuffy done. So the stuffy that I am now offering is going to be a little ghost. So we've got, it's in the smaller size like the baby octopus, and we're going to have that up on the website soon. And I had another subscriber reach out to me. They were wanting a towel holder or a towel with the knitted end to where it could attach to like your oven handle, and I came up with this. It's got the two. It would slip over your door, your little oven door handle, and you slide your towel in between there. That's going to be available on the website. Now I don't have any of these or these pre-made. These all are going to be right now custom orders because I haven't had time to do any yet. But again, you have a certain color for your kitchen that you're needing. You can use it in your bathroom, whatever you need it for like a little hand towel or a kitchen towel. And of course, the little ghost for Halloween coming up. So like I said, I'm going to have a lot of things coming up on the website. Feel free to hop in anytime, Hanbleceya.com. If you have any questions about colors or sizes or something special you're needing, feel free to reach out to me, Hanbleceya@gmail.com. Thanks a lot. Now, the video.
Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So up until now, we have been converting this old Amish shed into a chicken coop / storage building. Now everything on the inside is just about done. We've got the coops built, we fixed the front door. On the outside, we painted it. It is almost ready. The last thing we have to do though, is we have to install some chicken doors. Now because we're building our chicken coop out of a building, we do have to contend with the thickness of the exterior wall. In this case, it's about 7 inches. Now for this build, we are using 2 different types of doors. We're using a Home Farm Helper and a Matty Coop X. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I have no experience with either one of these doors, or any door for that matter, but we're going to go ahead and get these things installed today, and we'll see how they work. In order for this to work for us, we have to build a box that is equivalent to the size opening of each one of the doors. To do this, we're using a 2x8 and simply going to build out the box so that when we cut a hole in the siding, we can simply slide the box in with the door attached. All right, so we've got our first box, and let's see if it'll fit. So, heck yeah, fits perfect. So now that we've got the frame built, I've got a general idea of where the hole is going to go. So let's go ahead and cut a hole in this beautiful red chicken coop. I just traced out the box. It's basically going to go like this, right there. Bam. So the next step now is to go ahead and get the skill saw. I'm going to go ahead and cut this this section out, and then we'll go ahead and cut the inside out. Have I told you that I really don't want to put a hole in a building? I think I went a little high on that, but nothing I can't just fill up with some silicone or some wood filler. Voila! Just like that. All right, so this is kind of what we've been seeing, is all this mouse infestation. So it's kind of a problem. So we're going to cut this out, get this out of here. And that's why using this guy is so important. So we're able to slide that in and then seal up around it so that nothing can get inside. So, yep. All right, so let's see if this will fit now. That's a perfect fit. That'll fit all the way through, which is exactly what we wanted. And other than a little bit of a gap here, which we'll go ahead and fill up in silicone, take care of all that. This will give us that nice plate that that flat base that we're looking for the door. Now, the next step is we're going to get a long drill, and I'm going to put a drill hole in all four corners through the siding on the inside of the coop. And then what I'll be able to do is draw my lines and then cut that board to that dimension. So, okay, so now that we've got our drill with our long drill bit, I'm going to just come up here into the corner, make sure we're about as level as I can be. I'm going to go ahead and put 4 holes into the siding. Of course, after I take all of the insulation with it. All right, we're going to try this again. Take 2. Okay, so now let's go take a look at the other side. We'll draw our lines, we'll get it cut. All right, so our height is just about perfect. It's right above the baseboard, which is what we wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and draw some lines here. All right, now we're going to go ahead and cut it. All right, so the real question is, will this fit? So let's see. It seems it's a little bit tight down here at the bottom. I think what I might do is just grab a hammer and give her a punch and see what happens. Holy crap, there it is. We did it, folks. Wow. That's pretty cool. Yep, that is pretty awesome. All right, so now that we've got the hole, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up and we'll get the door mounted. So we've got the door attached. Tomorrow I will probably take the door off so I can paint the trim or the box, and then we'll get the door back on. Should be good to go. Okay, so now that we've got the one door on, I got to get the second door. Same method. We're going to take the dimensions, build a box, cut a hole, stick the box in there, and stick this on the box. All right, good news. I got the second one in. This is what it looks like from the inside. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put trim around this later, just like I'm going to trim the other door as well, which is over here. So we'll get those trimmed up. But let's take a look and see what it looks like from the outside. That is the, that's my scrap pile, guys. I got a lot of scrap. All right, so here's the first door, and here's the second door. I think overall, I am so happy. Look at that. That's cool. Who would have thought? So now that I've got the doors cut, now tomorrow we'll come back. Again, we're going to pull the doors off, and then we're going to paint the blocking, and then yeah, we'll get the doors put in, we'll get the batteries put on, we'll test them, and then we got to add trim on the inside. So the last piece to this puzzle is just to paint these. And since this area is going to be covered up, it's not really for protection as much as it is for aesthetics. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and get this project done, and then move on to the next step where we add a lean-to on this side of the coop and build us a chicken run. So we'll see you folks on the next video.